Mission Bay Trail. This is not really a trail. There's some details we got to get into about whether or not you should do this trail. I always recommend if you want to come hang out, Mission Bay, you do. But this trail, there's some iffy stuff about it. Let's watch the video as I always do. We'll come back, talk about trail details, and then some of the other stuff that you should know. Mission Bay Trail. One way I got 3.3, so I'll confirm, but it should be closer to 6.5 when all is said and done. Elevation gain is under 50 feet, and this is an outback. Getting here is very straightforward. I'll put it up on Google Maps, but you're gonna start on the northern side closer to the RV park, and then make your way next to the beautiful ocean here, down south. Let's get back and we'll talk about those trail details. 6.55 miles when all is said and done here. Let's get into those details. This is more of a long walk. I had to cover it. You know, this is pretty standard here in San Diego, Mission Bay Trail. The recommendation is you come here to hang out, you pick little spots, you walk pieces of this. I don't really recommend that you do exactly this 6.5 mile trail. Beautiful, but there's also some weird stuff about it. This is more of a bike path, so be careful. I don't recommend you walk around with both headphones in if you plan on doing that. Freeway noise, especially early on and towards the end. It gets nicer in the middle. There are specific rules and dates regarding dogs. I'll put the sign up here, but I don't know how well enforced it is or anything. Kind of weird that there's like very specific days and times. Minor shade throughout. You'll see some big trees here and there, but not too many, so you can hide under and get some shade, take a break if you need it. Bathrooms and trash cans are pretty spread out. Overall difficulty very easy, and surface is paved. Most of this, if not all of it, is wheelchair friendly. Tons of parking, busy, especially on the weekends, afternoons, when people get off work. A bit of a weird day, so I'm out here and it's not too bad, but normally expect a lot of traffic around here. And the last thing that I'll leave you with is just, you gotta be careful around here, especially if you come very early in the morning, late at night. Certain pieces of this could be nothing, could be some sketchy shit that I saw. Definitely people living out of their cars in this area, a few homeless around. So that doesn't necessarily mean danger, but it just means you should be a little bit more on alert. Hope you guys enjoyed the trail guide and the views. It's a pretty one. I'll see you next week.